There he is.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
What's up, MP?
I want that jersey. That's what's up.
Still gotta earn it.
I will.
I don't think that's gonna happen, but good luck.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Indiana Pacers. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Miles Turner out there with the Magician, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. And for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the 1. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Here we go.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson. From deep. Wong with the rebound. Here's Nembhard, covered by Vassell. Wong passes to Mathurin. For the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at them now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Nembhard. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Spurs. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Wembanyama with it. Halliburton picks him up. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Long passes to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot clock at 6. Mathurin for 3. Stolen. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Good on the triple.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Johnson outside. Pass to Vassell. There's the triple. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
And that's special. Turner knowing ahead of time when to get up for the alley-oop.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Wembanyama looking it over. Here's Johnson. Pass to Sohan. Offline with his 3. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Wong. Defended by Wembanyama.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Johnson, good.
Oh, that barrel chest of Johnson makes the difference in that battle.
Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton outside. Tries the spin move. Rebound, San Antonio.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Shoots over Nembhard. Vassell, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Paul. To the paint. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Good on the bucket.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Nembhard. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Vassell. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Wong's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 3. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes. A 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Mathurin against Johnson. Pass to Nembhard. Lets it go from the wing. San Antonio with the rebound. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pacers trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's a screen. Unloads. Drain for 2 points. Nembhard's got 6.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Vassell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, the Magician in that last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He scored 25 points and, as we've come to expect, controlled the glass all game. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
All right, I'm just getting this my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Mavericks just made it public their front office is indeed in action ahead of the trade deadline. They went after Draymond Green because they want an enforcer. They're banking that he can come in, get into opponents' heads, both with his words and his physical play, but he's going to make them a much more difficult team to beat. He's a championship veteran player.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Wembanyama, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Outside Mathurin. Here's Wong, covered by Johnson. Shot from 12. Wong's shot is off.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Vassell, the pass to Johnson. To the middle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama, a screen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Midway through the season now, RJ, how important is a team's rhythm at this point of the season?
You need to have your set schedule and routine. Things that keep you grounded and let you go about your business on the court.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
A different look now for San Antonio. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and it's Barnes in for Vassell. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Siakam is checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for the Magician. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard.
No, look, he's a versatile weapon. Johnson is someone that wants to keep improving and shouldering more responsibilities on both ends of the floor.
Now, here is Halliburton. He has yet to score. Latre. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Castle's checked in for Johnson. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Halliburton. Rebounded by Castle.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Wembanyama, right side. Bucket is good. Wembanyama's got 7.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. Pass to McConnell. Launches it. Barnes grabs the miss.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Jones from outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Pass to Toppin. Driving to the basket. Count the basket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
San Antonio leading. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table. He told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Siakam. No scoring in this one. Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. No good from outside. Spurs shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Outside, Jones. To the left wing. Wembanyama against Toppin. Wembanyama passes to Barnes. From the top of the key, he buries it. And the Spurs lead by 4. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And the win streak sitting at an astonishing 29 games. A monumental team achievement.
And we're looking at a team that has proven they can win against anyone in this league, even given a variety of factors. It's maybe going out on a stretch to say they've reached an all-time great status. But hey, there's an argument for it.
Now here's Jones. His last outing, 16 points for him. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires from 18. Shoots the 3. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. Wembanyama passes to Jones. Goes up again. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Jones has got 5 now.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Halliburton outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
3.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. The Magician out there with Nesmith. And it's Turner in at the 5. The Spurs shooting 43% from the floor. Johnson dishes to Jones. Passy the pass to Jones. Pass to Wong. Outside for Halliburton. Good on the three-point shot. Halliburton's got the lead up to 2 now for Indiana.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. To the inside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Wong's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Nembhard, the pass to Wong. And stolen by Barnes. Johnson attacking. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Halliburton, that's good.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Outside, Jones. Down low, on to Kalashvili.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Wong. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high-flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
That free throw, no good. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And the second free throw, good. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Here we go, San Antonio!
And look who's coming onto the hard court now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Now, the rookie rankings. Who's in the running for the Rookie of the Year here at the midway point of the season? Some terrific young talent in the NBA. And you look at the Magician. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
He has to be. The thing that's impressing me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
Here's Turner following the bucket by the Spurs. Wong passes to Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And he hits the jumper for 2. Halliburton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Now here's Jones. He has 5. Nasty, the pass to Johnson. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 8 points. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Turner with a screen on Jones. Halliburton for 3. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against San Antonio. Barnes kicks to Jones. Johnson outside. Takes a 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Pacers trail by 5. Outside Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Takes the three. Rebound, San Antonio.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Barnes passes to Jones. Mathurin against Barnes. Now here's Johnson. Jacks up a three. Wong with the rebound. Wong's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Halliburton on the wing. Covered by Barnes. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Halliburton.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance it saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson.
Substitution for your Spurs. Sohan. Devin Vassell.
Sohan, the pass to Jones. Spurs passing it around. Here's Sohan. Pass to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And it's Mathurin missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Bassey, the pass to Jones. Up and in on the layup. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And stolen by Vassell. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Vassell. And now a 6-point San Antonio lead. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. In his young career, Richard, we've seen Devin Vassell really blossom as a two-way talent.
He's a talented player, but I think there's still another level that he can reach, and he needs to continue to grow as a playmaker to get there.
Here's Barnes after the made shot from Wong. Barnes kicks to Vassell. Nailed from three-point land. Vassell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Mathurin with the ball, and it's Vassell picking him up. Mathurin off the pick from Wong. And Mathurin is good for 3. Mathurin's got his second basket of the game.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking for the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Kicks it out to Jones. Inside. Bassey, no good. Pacers trail by 4. And here's Halliburton. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. A beautiful reverse layup.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Barnes outside. Pass to Vassell. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Vassell's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for San Antonio. Halliburton with it. He's got 15. Now Nembhard. On the wing, Mathurin. Covered by Barnes. Mathurin, good.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Now here's Jones. 9 points in the game so far. Got a piece of it. Halliburton with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. He nails it, and we're tied up. Halliburton's got 17.
Getting out on the break. Nice finish by Halliburton. Great execution for the team.
Jones, the pass to Bassi. Vassell outside. Lock at 6. Pass to Jones. On the wing, Barnes. From the arc. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
San Antonio with the ball. Following the score by Indiana. Jones kicks to Vassell. Shoots over Nembhard. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Pass to Wong. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. A free throw off from Wong. I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Fader on the way, and it's Sohan missing.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
McConnell passes to Wong. Over Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the paint. And Wembanyama with the flush.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
McConnell scanning the floor. Toppin a screen on Paul. Pass to Toppin. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Paul outside. And here is Johnson. Vassell outside. San Antonio again missing. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. 13 feet away. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Sohan. Ball a screen on Topman. Sohan. The three-pointer, no good. Indiana's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Neesmith, the pass to McConnell. Now, here's Toppin. Defended by Sohan. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Ball kicks to Vassell. Shoots it. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And stolen by Siakam.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Devin Vassell has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum screens. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, let it look next time. Give it up for the participants.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting? Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Here's Halliburton. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the points. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now, here's Vassell. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Wong. Now Nembhard. Three-pointer. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Paul left side. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Mathurin. He's got 14. Halliburton outside. Nemhard with it. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wong. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A shot by Nemhard, no good. The Spurs shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Count that bucket. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Mathurin. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Mathurin's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. And here is Paul. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. In the corner, Zohan with it. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Zohan. A three-pointer off the mark. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Halliburton. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's San Antonio now. Lets it go from 14. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
There aren't a lot of guys in this league who shoot mid-range, but Paul, he's one of them.
Halliburton outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Paul passes to Vassell. Johnson sets the screen for Vassell. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Pass to Turner. Turner with the screen on Johnson. Mathurin for 3. It's rebounded by Paul. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pacers with the rebound. Wong's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Pass to Wong. Indiana again turning it over. The Pacers making a switch here. Weissman's checked in.
James Wiseman.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Spurs. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Vassell. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Vassell's got 14.
He's been working on his shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
Long passes to Mathurin. Indiana moving it around. Here's Nemhard, covered by Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Now Nemhard, 6 points for him. Bangs home the trifecta.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Mathurin off the pick from Long. And Indiana, another 3.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
San Antonio trailing here. Vassell outside. Pass to Zohan. Now here's Vassell. Misses the 3.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
To the middle. He can't hit that time. Good defense by Wembanyama. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. And they're on the break. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Ball surveying the floor. Johnson against Mathurin. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. To the inside. They need this. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just one on the basket from Paul. 6 points for Chris Paul. Pacers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Outside Mathurin. The three. The rebound by the Spurs. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Johnson finds Paul. Sohan with the ball. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, what a high release on the three.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. For Indiana. Siakam is checked in for the Magician. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Indiana moving it around. McConnell. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Champagnie. They get it back. Here's, oh my goodness, Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
McConnell passes to Shepard. Jones against McConnell. 6 to shoot. To end the run. And the layup is good. McConnell's got his first basket. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. The lead is 2. From past the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
He with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's McConnell. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Over Jones. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Jones kicks to Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. Pacers with the rebound. Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Over Sohan. And it's blocked. Jones with it. Wiseman picks him up. Here's Jones. 12 points for him. Wembanyama sets a screen for Jones. From 13 feet, it goes down. And it's a 7-point Spurs lead. And for the Pacers, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Pass to Shepard. Now, here's McConnell, defended by Jones. Shoots from 14. Chalk up 2 there.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Barnes. 1:46 left in the third. Here's Sohan. Fires the 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Shepard with the ball. Still without a basket.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Pacers trail by 5. Now here's Wiseman, defended by Wembanyama. Wiseman the pass to McConnell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. No qualms about taking those wide-open jumpers.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. San Antonio leading by 4. Outside, Jones. He takes it in. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Basket counts.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Champagny. Scoreless thus far. Barnes dishes to Jones. Spurs working the ball around now. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Pass to Furphy. This one for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Now just a 1-point San Antonio lead. Jones up top for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Spurs up by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Tyrese Halliburton, the magician out there with Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Furphy in at the small forward position. The Pacers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. There's the pick to take the lead. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Jones, the pass to Champagnie. Down low. Pass to Bassi. Here's Mamoukelashvili. Pacers with the rebound. Here's Wong. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Over McConnell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Indiana leading. Pass to Wong. Back to McConnell. They set the pick. Driving inside. The jump hook. Shot's good by Wong. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 18 rebounds. And here's Jones. Here's Champagnie. Mamoukelashvili passes to Champagnie. Jones for three. Wong with the rebound. Wong's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Barnes. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Pacers leading by 3.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Second personal foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Indiana?
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Toppin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Jones. Here's Mamu Kelishvili to stop the drought. On the basket by Jones. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Halliburton outside. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Halliburton's got 19 points. Spurs trail by 5. Here's the screen. Jones, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big three right there, especially at this point in the game.
Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Wong. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones, the pass to Bassey. Back to Jones. The kick out to Barnes. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Jones. And it goes down 2 points. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Jones with the bounce pass. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Wong. Pass to Turner. Now Halliburton. Nembhard off the pick from Wong. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Indiana, Andrew Nembhard. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good from Nembhard. And both free throws good for Nembhard. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Barnes outside. Pass to Sohan. Ball outside. Over Halliburton. Paul's shot is off. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Wong. Outside Mathurin. No good on the triple. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
First team foul. Sohan, shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Sohan. And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Assist throws to Mathurin.
And the Spurs with possession here. Trailing by 2. Al Paul. Vassell outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Turner with the screen. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pacers lead by 1.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Vassell kicks to Paul. Here's Sohan. From outside, off the mark.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Mathurin passes to Long. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Trains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Sohan with the screen. Vassell, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To Nemhard. With the shot. Again, Indiana.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
It's Vassell on the wing. Pass to Johnson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now here's Paul after the miss from Long. Vassell. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Halliburton against Vassell. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got the lead up to 8 now for Indiana.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Paul. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's good. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
The defense is looking for any advantage against Wemby inside, but he just powers through.
Pacers leading by 6. Now, here is Halliburton. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Paul passes to Sohan. Back to Paul. Vassell outside. Paul finds Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Over Wall. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And that's now 21 points for Victor Wembanyama. Halliburton passes to Nemhard. Back to Halliburton. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Pacers lead by 10.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Here's Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Shoots from the elbow. Jump shot is good that time.
See, it's the accuracy of Paul's shooting that makes the mid-range look easy. He can take that shot all night.
Halliburton for three. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Rejected by Wong. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
.149 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Wong with the rebound.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Sohan, the pass to Bissell. Paul outside. Here's Wembanyama. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 23 points for Victor Wembanyama. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. Pass to Wong. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Spurs trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Here's Sohan. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Mathurin finds Turner to the paint. Here's Halliburton, and got hung up on the dunk. Quite enough elevation there. Yes. Johnson inside. Defended by Mathurin. Pass to Paul. Wembanyama with it. Over Wall. The rebound by Turner. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 14. At the line for the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 5. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Johnson kicks to Paul. From downtown, that one misses. And an intentional foul right there.
Win by Yama. Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Pacers. Wall. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty, missing both. Time called here, the Spurs decide to talk it over. 12 seconds left in the game. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And the Spurs with possession. They grab their own miss. Pass to Sohan. And it's sent back by Turner. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Win by Yama. Fourth personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Indiana. Wall. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Got a piece of it. And so the Pacers take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
I can't keep doing this to you, bro. This just sub jerseys, okay? All right, cool. And maybe talk a little bit less. You're not really like that.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.